What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today's stream, I'm going to be giving a brief rundown and a little bit of gameplay for the game Phasmophobia. If you've never heard of the game, it's basically, I guess you could say, like a ghost hunting game, and you're supposed to gather some clues, and with those clues, you can narrow down your answer as to what the ghost is, and it's pretty fun. It's a little scary, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So, this game is not free to play. It is on Steam, and yeah, so let's get started here. So here we just have like the main screen where you're able to just choose what kind of mode you're playing. So obviously today I'm gonna be doing single player, and here we go. This is my name. This is my guy, and so we have to choose a contract. So basically we have to choose exactly what ghost, or I guess where we're looking for the ghost. And so I think I'm gonna choose. Let's choose 10 Ridgeview Court. All right. Okay, cool. Now I'm still somewhat new to this game, so I'm gonna keep the difficulty on amateur. But going over to the other side here, this is where we can choose our, I guess, our equipment. And so you see all these dots that I have on screen here. This just shows that I have one of everything already. But if you wanted to, I can come here. Actually, it's not working for some reason. Anyway, but you could buy more equipment if you run out or something like that. And at the top, you can see how much money I have. But anyway, I got my map selected, my difficulty selected, and I'm just gonna get started. And here we are. So we spawn in the van here. Um, on the wall, along the wall here, we can look at all the equipment that we have available to us. So I'm gonna take the notepad, the flashlight, and let's do the, what's this thing called? I don't know, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, yeah, so here's our little objectives here to get some extra points. Capture video, blah, blah, blah. Get an average sanity below 25%. Capture two unique paranormal sounds with a sound recorder. So yeah, so I'm going to grab the key here and hit the button, and we're off. Alright. Yep, so I'm going to switch to my flashlight here. Turn this thing on. Wait, there we go. What is nice is you can have your flashlight out if you want to, but you can also hold on to something else as you keep the flashlight on. So yeah, so this is kind of how the game works here. This is the map that I chose, and so we're just gonna walk around, look for clues. And so if you press, let's see here. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So if you go to your journal, you can flip through and see kind of all the evidence that you can use. And here we go. So this is where you're able to narrow down exactly what ghost it's going to be. So for example, if it's EMF level 5, you check that off, and then here it'll show you what ghosts it can be. So now I'm going to continue just looking around here, and I do have to turn on the power so we can not have to keep the flashlight on all the time. So I'm going to look for that. Let's see, nope, this is just a bedroom. Yes, as you can see here, I just turned on the EMF reader. So what this will do is if the ghost can be detected by EMF signals, it will pick them up on here, and then that tells me, like, okay, I can check this box off. So yeah, keep looking here. I'm pretty sure that the power's in the basement, so I think I'm gonna head to the basement here in a second. Just kind of making my rounds throughout the rooms. But yeah, let's go to the basement. It does get kind of tricky navigating these houses in the dark. Here we go. This should be the basement. No, what is this? Nope, that's another room. Where's the basement? Maybe there isn't a basement. Maybe I just need to find a garage or something. Oh wait, storage? Nope, just laundry. Alright. Here we go. This has to be where the power is, right? Nope, nope, nope. Man, I do not remember it being this hard to find the power. You know what? We don't need power. What am I saying? This is my setup. Alright. Yeah, so as I'm on amateur difficulty, no ghost is really gonna appear just yet. It kind of gives me some buffer time before the ghosts will start hunting, is what it's called in this game. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep flipping through my tools. What I'm holding in my hand right now is the notebook, and let me just show you how this works. So if you're able to find where the ghost likes to hang out, you can put the notebook down, and then what will happen is sometimes the ghost will come and write you a message. And so if that's the case, that's something that you can put in your journal as ghost writing, and that also narrows down your results here. So since I just placed that and I have an extra slot now, I'm going to go back to the van and grab something that I can use to figure out where this ghost is with my empty slot. So let's see, we have a thermometer. I think with this you could speak to the ghost. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. So usually the ghost has a name. So actually, I'm gonna go back to the van real quick, just to see what the ghost's name is. Let's see. So Jim Carter. Okay. So yeah, how this device works, you press it. This is basically just to speak to the ghost, and it's just another category to narrow down your options here. So no ghost writing just yet. Jim Carter, where are you, Jim Carter? I've been meaning to talk to you. Anyway, nothing yet, nothing yet. This house isn't too big, so hopefully this ghost can speak to me a little bit here. Jim Carter, where are you? Jim Carter, where are you? Jim Carter, what is your favorite food? Okay, we got a closet here. Oh no, this is the bathroom. Okay. Can I take a bath? No? Okay. Oh. So far, a very low action game. Should be expecting the ghost any time now. Where are you, Jim Carter? Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Alright. There's the van. Oh, wait, hold on. Getting a response in here. I don't know if you guys saw, but at the bottom where I'm holding this device, the little light next to the little goat right there, little flashing red light. So he might be responding to me in some way. So I have to get closer, perchance. Maybe we run this bad boy. Let's see if we can get any EMS from this guy, from Jim Carter. I got the little signal in this room, so I'm gonna go in this room. Not getting anything quite yet. He might not fully be out, but we're just gonna go. Oh, meter bumped a little bit. Hold on. It's wiggling. Okay. Let's head back downstairs. Maybe we'll see a little appearance from Jim Carter. Okay, okay. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Let's go back to this thing. Jim Carter. Jim Carter. Okay. He is trying to talk to me. My little red things popping up here. So let's so we got Doesn't seem that there's anything here for that. Let's check the ghostwriting. No, nothing there. Okay. So since I'm not getting anything from the walkie-talkie device, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna head back here, drop this thing off. Wait, where is it? Get rid of him. Let's use the thermometer. So the idea with the thermometer is that we all know that spirits kind of, well, it's maybe not real, but spirits in stories can lower the temperature of the room. So what I'm looking for here is if any rooms may be below 0. And if that's the case, then we have freezing temperatures that we can knock off in return. So I'm just going to keep walking around here. Let's go back into this bathroom. Or not bathroom, bedroom. You can open up some drawers. It doesn't really do much, but just a fun little thing to interact with. Okay. Still above freezing here. 50 degrees, pretty normal. Well, let's go back upstairs to where we saw the first reading from Jim Carter. Okay, it's dropping. Alright. Dropping a little bit here. Still have no sighting of him just yet. Hopefully he'll show up soon. Really like to meet Jim Carter. Might be a nice guy. Okay, we're still sitting around 50. Not in the closet. Jim Carter. It's dropping a little bit, but nothing too out of the ordinary here. I mean, one thing we can do is we can actually cross off freezing temperatures as it is something that is not a qualifying indicator for a specific ghost. So that also is another way to narrow down your options. But for right now, I think I'm just going to grab a new tool. We have a video recorder there. I don't know what that is. I know this is the dots projector. So let's drop this thing. Pick up him. Alright. So what this is basically a flashlight that just projects dots, as you can see here. But the idea is that you place it somewhere, and when the ghost walks through it, you're able to see it. So I'm going to position it like that. So yeah, if you ever see the waves in the lights, that's how you know that. Whoa, Jim Carter, is that you? Jim? 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 Okay. Since I just placed that, I'm gonna go grab something here. Maybe I'll get the EMF sensor again. Alright. Where's that at? Oh, it's still running. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Now, even though it might be getting readings with this tool, for it to be something to check off the list, it must be above 5. So yeah, what's in here? It's the basement. Okay, let's go check out the basement since we haven't yet to be done. Oh boy. Not getting anything. Oh, Jim. Oh, that's because it's off. Okay. Well, still no sightings just yet. I'm gonna go back to the thermometer. As we heard before, that little sigh could have been Jim. Not sure yet. as Jim has not made an appearance. So I'm just gonna keep making my rounds, keeping an eye on the temperature. Maybe we should head back upstairs. Yeah, let's keep the temperature going. As you can see here, the temperature did drop a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So what we've gathered so far, where am I? What we've gathered so far is that there are no freezing temperatures, and EMF level has not spiked above 5. So now that narrows it down to 7 ghosts. So I guess that's something. Still nothing significant here. Head back outside and pick up a new tool. Hopefully, we can get something. As you can see here, there has been some ghost activity. Just as of recently there. Okay, so let's drop this thing. So this is an ultraviolet light here, and the point of this tool is to just shine it on the walls. And if you can see like writing on the walls or scratching or something, that's an indicator of what kind of ghost it could be. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around the house here, just looking at different things, hoping to find something. Because so far this has been a very shy ghost. I have never seen this before, to be honest, but so far nothing. Yet to see really any piece of evidence, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Usually this game gets spooky pretty quickly, but I'm just gonna keep looking. Hopefully something will talk to me. Alright, Jim. Now's your time to shine. Yeah, so I'm really not seeing anything. So I'm just gonna go back upstairs, check on the ghost writing. Let's see. Nope, still nothing. Okay, so maybe what I'll do here, I'm just gonna put the flashlight down, I think. Drop that. So I'm gonna pick this up, and maybe I'll move it in the kitchen. Oh no. Oh no. What do I have? What do I have? Oh no. Looks like we didn't make it. There's Jim. Well, Jim, unfortunately, we couldn't figure out what kind of ghost you are. But yeah, so unfortunately I've died. That's me. But since it was just me in the mission, that's it. Game over.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
But yeah, so apparently the ghost type was opaque. We weren't able to narrow it down fast enough before the ghost could kill us. And we didn't make any money, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much Phasmophobia. It's a very fun game, especially with friends. I've always enjoyed playing this with friends. But yeah, that's the stream. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you take the time to check out Phasmophobia. It's not free, unfortunately, but it's a great game. Sort of scary, but it's a great game. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.